Hello, everyone. Welcome to our channel. Dan McAlfresh here with St. Louis Living, a part of Narrative Real Estate. Wanted to give you a quick market update. It's going to be something new we're adding to our channel. On a monthly basis, we'll start talking about what's going on in the market, both in St. Charles County and St. Louis County. Uh, Everything we go over is obviously based on what's actually going on in the market, but I will give you an opinion of where I think we're headed and what's going on with it. And feel free to drop me questions. Let me know if you want any information. I will also put a link to all the stuff that we go over today in the description. So when you get a chance, if you haven't started following us yet, hit the subscribe button, tap the bell so you get notifications. Let's dive into this. So as we talk about St. Charles County here, we do only have December's numbers. So next month, I may end up going over January and February, but let's just talk about what's happened in December. December is usually one of our larger price point closings, hence volume, uh, not necessarily the highest in numbers, but typically it is a higher volume. You'll see though, as we look at this in December, year over year, we had a 5% increase in the number of listings that hit, which is pretty substantial for December. Our pending sales dropped slightly, and our closed sales dropped about 15%. So nothing crazy there. Just some volatility in the market, which is what we've seen over the past 3 months anyways, is just volatility with the interest rates being high and hitting that peak level. Our days on market jumped up quite a bit, which typically in November and December, we have higher days on market anyways. So it's not something that really surprised me as we started to look at these numbers. Year to date, days on market was about 24. That has slowly kind of increased over the past few months as, again, those interest rates spiked. Buyers got a little bit more concerned about what's going on in the market. A lot of people put things on hold. Our sales price continues to go up. The thing that's driving that sales price is really the limited number of homes we have on the market. We like to see, for a seller's market, anything under 90 days is typically a seller's market. A buyer's market is going to be anything over 90. We really haven't seen that happen for almost 5 years now. So we are seeing some things start to sit, just not as much. What I can tell you, if a house is not in pristine condition, if it's above certain price points, some of those homes are starting to take a little bit longer to sell. But as you can tell, it's still a great time to buy or sell a home in our market. The biggest thing when it comes to buyers is there is a small window of opportunity before we hit the spring market, which is fast approaching. That's going to give us a chance to maybe not have as many offers on a house. Most of what we're still seeing in St. Charles County is multiple offers, especially under that 400,000 mark. But even up in the 800,000 mark, we will see multiple offers if it's a pristine house priced properly. All right, let's jump over to St. Louis County. Get out of this one here. St. Louis County, you'll see I have two things up here. We have our January month report and then our housing snapshot over here. I'm not going to talk much about townhomes and condos, really focusing on the single family. This first paragraph here is talking about our real estate as a whole across the US. Yeah, we saw home sales slip 1% month over month and about 6% year over year. That's a pretty significant jump. I think that reflects, though, what's going on with our interest rates as we hit a peak in our interest rates this last year, peak over the last 5 years. Pending sales did jump up 8%. That's our largest gain since June of 2020. So what does that mean? It just means that people started buying as interest rates started to drop again. Buyers started to feel a little bit more comfortable. They came out of the woodwork. And our National Association of Realtors is forecasting a 13% increase in sales this year. So it really does look like our market is starting to bounce back, and we're going to start heading into more of that seller's market that we've seen over the last few years. New listings increased about 4.9% on residential homes and 3% on the townhomes. As we jump over here to look at what happened in just St. Louis County, feel free to keep reading this, but in St. Louis County, our pending sales for January over January jumped up 10%. It's pretty significant because, again, end of November, December, and January, we we'll see sales increase a little bit in December, but January is usually pretty slow. So seeing that jump up like that, I think is a good indicator with interest rates dropping. Closed sales went up almost 7%. Our inventory went up. That's pretty important. That helps us with our buyers. It helps drive so we don't have as many of those huge multiple offers that we've seen of 10 to 20 offers on a house. So really happy to see this jumping back up a little bit. The inventory for of homes for sale is up to 2.8%, and average days on market up to 45. So, like I said, this really all is pointing towards that window of opportunity I was talking about before we hit the spring market, and giving you guys a chance to maybe find a house and not have to go as high over the list price to get into a house, and potentially find a house that doesn't have multiple offers, depending on your price point and depending on condition of house and what you're looking for. So that is our current market. That's where we're at. If you have questions about any of this, feel free to drop a comment below and I'll get back to you. And I will have all of this in links in our description. Again, Dan McElfresh here with St. Louis Living. Have a great day.